Money in the Bank 2020 definitely looks like it'll be a unique event. The Money in the Bank match originally was a WrestleMania tradition before it got big enough to have its own show. The concept for the Money in the Bank match is quite simple. If you grab the briefcase, you have one full calendar year to cash in and get a title match anywhere and anytime you want. The Money in the Bank cash-ins are the most exciting and highly anticipated moments every single year, especially when it's a surprise cash-in. You hear the superstars' music go on, and they're running to the ring with a referee behind them. It's always a crazy exciting moment that the crowd just really comes alive for. There's been tons of great cash-ins over the years, such as Dolph Ziggler's 2013 cash-in, which was no doubt one of the most memorable cash-ins of all time. Well, WWE is now brainstorming ideas on how they can change the concept of the match, considering there's no live crowd. So the traditional ladder match is out the window for at least this year. WWE was teasing that this year's Money in the Bank match would be something that we've never seen before, and they weren't lying at all. It was revealed that the WWE superstars will have to climb the corporate ladder. So what does this mean? What will the match look like? Let's get into that right now. Well, the most obvious thing to note is that this will technically be a cinematic match. WWE had two popular cinematic matches at WrestleMania that left the fans wanting more. But superstars like AJ Styles did note that WWE has to be careful not to overuse these cinematic matches. But it's now been confirmed that our cinematic matches for Money in the Bank will be the Money in the Bank ladder matches themselves. The men's and women's Money in the Bank matches will take place at WWE headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut. The concept of the match will be like this. Briefcase will be on the roof of the building, with superstars starting in the main lobby. After the match officially starts, it'll be a race from the main lobby all the way up to the roof to get the contract. Superstars will fight their way through WWE's headquarters and work their way up each floor until they get to the roof. We've seen a few segments over the years take place in the main headquarters. For example, when Brock Lesnar invaded Triple H's office and destroyed the room. But we've never seen a match this huge take place from the headquarters. Maybe we'll see cool Easter eggs and other things from the past while the superstars work their way up the floors. So that'll be interesting to see. We might even see some cameos as well. But the intense part of this match will start when the superstars finally make it to the roof. That's when things will really pick up and someone will have to step up and climb that corporate ladder. An interesting thing to note is that WWE has already started production on these matches. People nearby the headquarters noticed that WWE was filming something on the rooftop, but didn't know what they were filming at the time. There were multiple cameramen and other competitors on the roof. So that match was recently filmed in mid-April, and it's still chilly in Connecticut. So WWE was taking breaks in between filming so that superstars can warm up before resuming the match. You have to remember that these superstars are in their wrestling attire, so they definitely don't have the warmest clothes on. So being on that cold rooftop in your wrestling attire could get a little hectic. But it was reported that the superstars received numerous breaks before finishing the closing moments of the matches on the rooftop. Like we noted before, we do know that it'll be a cinematic match. So WWE has already shown 3 different types of cinematic matches so far. We've seen the Boneyard match, which is more of a movie scene kind of fight. You have the scenery, the fighting, and it just feels like a scene ripped from a movie. Then you have something like the Firefly Funhouse match, which really wasn't like a movie scene, but was more like a psychological match. But those sort of matches won't be as common going forward because no superstar really fits into that theme of matches besides Bray Wyatt. Then we had the last type of cinematic match that WWE aired, and that was the Johnny Gargano vs. Tommaso Ciampa. In this match, we saw Gargano vs. Ciampa fight inside the ring, take the fight outside, and then come back inside, so it wasn't as complicated and complex as the Boneyard match or the Firefly Funhouse. But it was unique in its own way. So everyone wants to know, what kind of cinematic match will the Money in the Bank match be similar to? I think it's safe to say that the Money in the Bank matches will be similar to Gargano vs. Ciampa or Edge vs. Randy Orton. WWE doesn't have a whole big budget scenery set up for the match, but they did have multiple cameramen present for the taping, so it most definitely will be similar to matches like Edge vs. Randy Orton, where they're fighting in all of the rooms with multiple cameramen. But I think the rooftop scene may be where the quality picks up, and it'll really feel like a cinematic match once we're on the roof. WWE already has a full-size ring on the roof, as well as the structure over the ring that is holding the Money in the Bank briefcase. It's also being reported that WWE has filmed majority of the Money in the Bank matches in advance. So, for the moment, these two Money in the Bank ladder matches are the only cinematic matches on the card, but we'll have to see if that changes. Either way, it's a really unique idea by WWE, and it's most definitely better than any empty crowd ladder match in the Performance Center. This really gives it an even more big match sort of feel. So for today's bonus story, we'll have a big update regarding WWE's television tapings, so let's take a look at that story. So what are your thoughts on WWE deciding to take the Money in the Bank match into a ladder match? Leave your comments, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.